This is Generation Stadia, giving you that daily dose of everything and anything Stadia related, and today we need to talk about Digital Foundry and that Doom Eternal video. Now, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, recently Digital Foundry did more of a technical deep dive inside Doom Eternal, and the results that they found caused quite a stir amongst the Stadia community. And that's because the results showed that there was a significant amount of input lag added to the experience when compared to the other versions of Doom Eternal. Honestly, I have no issue with what they stated there. In fact, my experience is pretty much similar to theirs. I've played Doom Eternal on PC locally as well as on Stadia, and let me tell you, there is absolutely a significant difference in how the game plays and feels, and this goes with pretty much almost any game I've played on both a local machine and through a cloud gaming service. It's just the fact that right now, no matter what service you're using, be it GeForce Now, Stadia, Shadow, or any of the others, it'll probably not be running at lower latency than any of the local hardware, and I say probably because we have one instance where it does. And if you're wondering what game that is, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. It actually has lower input latency than the Xbox One X version of the game, but the PC version still beats it out. Now, with all that said, why did I decide to actually complete the game on Stadia and not on PC, especially when I have a local PC that can run the game at even better frame rates on a 144Hz monitor? To put it simply, I'm still playing one of the best games of this year, I'm still having a ton of fun doing so, and I can play it wherever I want to without any restrictions based on my device. But this is the very reason why I have issues with the video Digital Foundry made. In that video, they make the statement that it makes it less fun to play on Google Stadia, and I think that's just an absolutely ridiculous statement. To me, this is the equivalent of telling anyone who's playing on a controller that they're not playing the game right and that they're not gonna have fun playing it because it was designed for keyboard and mouse. And while I certainly recommend you do play it that way, I'm not going to tell anyone they're wrong for doing so or try and deny the convenience of playing on a controller, because for some, that convenience is clearly worth it. Much like myself, I value being able to play on any screen in my house wherever I want without having to lug around my PC. And being someone who's actually played it on both Stadia and PC, I don't think my experience is any less great because of my platform choice. At the end of the day, I'm still playing one of the best games to come out this year, and I'm sure it's going to be a Game of the Year contender, and playing it on Stadia doesn't make me think any less of the game itself. I think people are greatly exaggerating just how much of a difference the input lag makes, and I think that you can easily get used to it quickly. I don't think most people would even notice it to begin with. In fact, the only time it stood out to me was when I played them side by side, and no, it was not some wonderful new experience that transformed the game. It was just a bit more fluid. Was the gameplay itself better on PC? Yes, absolutely. Was it that much better that I would give up all the benefits I get from playing it on Stadia? Not even close. People are way too quick to underestimate just how many benefits there are. Seriously, I don't have to waste any of my SSD space on my main rig, and I don't have to worry about lugging that around everywhere I want to play. I can pretty much play Doom Eternal on every screen in my home, including any of the laptops or older PCs that I have sitting around. I don't have to wait for any of those devices to actually download the game. If I go over to a friend's house and want to play Doom Eternal, as long as he has a Chromecast Ultra or a computer, I can boot it up there and we don't have to wait for it to download to play. That's a very transformative experience. Let's also not forget that I don't have to limit myself to one type of controller. I can use a DualShock, I can use an Xbox controller, I can use keyboard and mouse without any need of an adapter. So at the end of the day, what's the point of this video? Well, to anyone who has Stadia and has interest in Doom Eternal, my advice to you is pick up the game, don't be afraid of what Digital Foundry said, test it out for yourself, and if it doesn't live up to your standard, then refund it within the 2-hour refund period. Don't let other people's opinions change your want or desire to play a game. There are certainly people who are highly susceptible to input lag, but there are also others who won't even be able to tell the difference, and that's just the truth of it. Either way, that pretty much covers my thoughts on the video, and I really don't want to go too much more into it. I think it's already gotten enough coverage from the others in the community, and I'm only doing this video because some of you asked ask for my opinion on the matter. Now, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Today's end of video message is just going to be a quick update on the Doom Eternal review because it is still coming, but as you can tell from this video, I'm working on getting some new motion graphics for the channel and I want to make sure it all fits a theme going forward. I would love your feedback and thoughts on the new intro, transition, and motion graphics used in this video, as I'm hoping to get some more of them done. As always, thank you for watching. This has been Generation Stadia, giving you that daily dose of everything and anything Stadia related. The Gen S community is over 3,600 strong and growing by the day. And until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.